I already know it is.
Say the N-word then.
We
All right,
bro.
So just in case you were looking for a slugfest tonight and you know you haven't found it, welcome to HPL. Round 2, college football playoffs. Georgia, Coach Basopes, Ole Miss, Coach Jackson. We're about to see a slugfest here tonight, boys and girls. Hail State, welcome to the booth, buddy. Good to have you back.
Yeah, hopefully this is a tighter competition than the boxing match the whole world just watched for some reason.
Well, the whole world should be watching this because this should be, I'm going to put money on the entertainment value of this matchup.
You think AB is going to illegally stream this game from the suites?
If he wants to get
Caesar Superdome?
He wants to get views, yes.
Welcome to CT ESPN, home of the best college football on all of YouTube.
Down on the sidelines, we have Tiger NASCAR. Tiger, you're going to be running back and forth, it sounds like. What do you got for us down there?
Hi, can you hear me? Yeah, well, it's a rematch from last year, I believe. So, in the playoffs, at least. And I believe Jackson got the better of Mason, but
way better
in the regular season. This season, Mason beat Jackson. So, I think, it could go either way, really.
About 35.
We'll just have to wait and see.
35 point. Yeah, much closer matchup the first time. But yeah, best of 3. Here you go. The series is tied at 1. Ole Miss in their old school blues.
Nah, there's been no close matchups. Last season I beat them by a lot in the playoffs. This season he beat me by a ton.
If you can't tell by the out of turn talking from both the coaches, we're in New Orleans and it's perfect because it's a party city because both coaches are about 8 beers deep. So this All-State Sugar Bowl is actually brought to you by some beer company, I'm sure.
Miller Lite.
Miller
Lite. The Great Taste
This is now the
Filling.
Miller Lite Sugar Bowl. This is now the beer bowl.
Yeah, confidence and liquid courage are flowing quite nicely here tonight. Well, I'm ready. Let's get this kickoff. This game better load because we're amped up. We're seeing too much hugging going on in a boxing match, so we want to see some guys slug it out here. We need to get out some testosterone. 11-2, 4 versus 5. Couldn't ask for a better matchup. Potentially tighter matchup. Entertaining to say the least. George is going to kick off. Ole Miss. Watkins back deep to take the opening kickoff. Something to look for when Georgia takes the ball at the half. But for now, in the end zone, and he's running.
He's running. Advance.
Yep, we're just going to.
That he likes to do.
No time off the clock, though, because college rules. The clock doesn't start till he leaves the end zone.
Well, I think we're going to get right into it. If you want to know what football looked like before Jackie Robinson broke the baseball color barrier, you might get to see that tonight because we have, from speaking with both the coaches, there's Pegues, that fat piece of crap. And he's going to be swallowed up by Nazir Stackhouse, as I believe we're going to see a lot of Power I, Maryland, I believe is the name of the formation, where you have 2 fullbacks. That was heavy on the game plan for both the coaches coming in, as we'll see as he comes out in it yet again.
Well, Newt Brock eating your heart out. That big boy, that is refrigerator Perry status back there at the halfback position for Ole Miss. Motion out to the left, tight end Wolf, and big boy 89, he's going to get another 3-yard loss. So 2 rushes for -5 yards so far.
Well, London Jr., good job to get in there and bring the big boy down.
Big boy's going to take a seat on the 3rd down here. Jackson Dart in the backfield, drops back to pass, looks, but he gets hit. Mason bringing the heat early here.
We did have the corner wide open.
Needed just a half a second to pull that trigger, maybe. But the Georgia Bulldogs, they have not, all 3 plays, they have brought someone up.
The Rebels will have to punt this one away.
So Ole Miss, first drive of the game, is going to have to punt. Oh, but we're looking to fake. Did he catch him? He did not. There's a throwing punt. Well, that's going to give a good field position to the Georgia Bulldogs.
If anyone is new to this league and thinks, oh, he got influenced by the heavy drinking to make that call, Jackson would have made that call perfectly. So
I was actually surprised to see the punt team come out.
Yeah,
I didn't want to say anything.
At least in Georgia. And Power Maryland, and that one's not going anywhere.
And Carson backhands off.
This might be more of a rugby match than a football game so far.
I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year.
Starting now on the 26-yard line, 2-yard loss, and Etienne to the left. There's your halfback. Does he have enough space? Yes, to the end zone, touchdown. Georgia scores. 26-yard rush, but does get careened at the point of score.
We saw on the Paul Tyson fight.
Probably the hardest that we've seen all night.
Oh,
fake field goal for 2. It is good.
Playing Jackson, trying to beat him in his own game, the mind games, the trick plays, and Georgia's up 8-0.
Wow. I actually am surprised that I didn't see that coming.
Good one, buddy.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Hold back a little bit.
So, Tiger, 2 drives each team. What are we feeling down on the field level?
It's like a pretty unserious game so far, so I'm excited, I guess.
Shout out from the sideline reporter questioning the game's integrity.
And the Rebels
This is a playoff match. I just want to remind everybody, Jackson Dart now in shotgun on 1st and 10. We got 3 receivers set, 1 tight end. Drops back in again, a 4 this time. Coming from the outside linebacker position. Dart comes down first play, and now it's 2nd and 17. Not a lot of positive yards here other than the Etienne run.
Yeah, just a lot of grit and grind, if you will.
Now he drops back. Little extra time, but he gets hit in the end zone. Gonna throw a pick. And it's going to be another 7 points. 6 points at least. Georgia scores. Wow.
That coming down the track. It's the mean machine in red and black. Georgia all over Ole Miss early. If we can pick it up this time, make it 15-0. 15 to back. Of course. Greatest quarterback of all time. And we're going to onside
Now we're going to onside it. Okay. First quarter, 3:35 left. Onside kick, and Ole Miss seemingly comes up with it, and they're going to switch it. Oh, goodness. He gets tackled on the Georgia 47, so they're across midfield.
This is just some unserious football going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're putting our
goal line formation, by the way. Midfield, power I, 25. Up the middle, he gets a lot of room, gets 5-6 yards here. That's 7, call it 7.
You know, the Ole Miss defense has been the reason why Ole Miss has been able to win a lot of games this year. But so far, they've been, well, they've kind of had their pants taken out from
very
them.
much, actually.
Buddy, it was a pick 6.
Well, another goal line formation, but a play action pass. Jackson Dart wide open in the left. Nobody there except the referee. And that's a touchdown for the Ole Miss Rebels.
So that was the first completed pass, if you're keeping track at home, for either team.
That's true.
They're not giving up. They are continuing to fight.
This time it is a true field goal, so 15-7 now. 2:57 remaining in the first.
Ole Miss showing a pulse here. Gonna fight back here.
2-play drive.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return
Davis back to kick.
Bring this back.
A solid shot. Keeps it in between the hash marks, and we're gonna get a return out of the end zone. And it's not going to go that far, 16-yard line. But Georgia will take over with a lot more football field in front of them as they've seen so far in this game.
Let's see what the UC boys can do from his natural position on the defensive side of the ball.
Tiger, any concerns about the Ole Miss being a little rusty sitting on the sideline so long?
Well, I think that I don't know if I should be more disappointed on how Ole Miss is playing, or if I should be excited about how they're playing. So,
valid point. A first down though on the run for Georgia. Etienne in motion here, shotgun back. Out to the wide right now. 3 receivers. Etienne, one of them.
To the air. It's back.
Beck drops back and short pass. Incomplete.
Well,
Second
Sit
and
your
3.
ass down.
Wait, complete. Was that a drop? What was that?
They were saying he caught it and got down before he
I
got
guess so, yeah. But 2nd and 3, and Etienne's going to run. Oh, big open hole on the left. Cuts back to the right.
Wide open spaces.
It is a prairie out there for the Georgia running game. Anywhere they want to go, they're going. Another shotgun formation motion. And jet sweep. Now they're trying to cut it back to the middle, but a no gain.
He had that swallowed up. So Washington gets in on the tackle.
Ole Miss picked up the right side of the field that time, defensively
Not every
speaking.
defense is the same. They were all over that one.
And Georgia's still coming out in a conservative formation, but shotgun. But 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
Beck looking to pass, and screen pass was there, but couldn't get it off.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want
Good
to throw
4-man
too
rush.
early.
Came freely off the edge.
Quickly and
Georgia might have to take a look at that left tackle block and see.
Too late, potentially get sacked.
Maryland.
You got to make
Heavy
sure
eye
it hits
formation
just
here
right
for the
for this play
Dogs.
to work.
You know, just looking at the Georgia offensive line, I will note that the left tackle looks like the smallest of the 5. Etienne rush up the middle for a few yards, but it's going to bring up 4th and 8. Is Georgia going to go for it?
I just think you can't rule out the possibility.
They're showing punt, but, you know, as you've seen so far, the game's seriousness is in question. Thorson looks back, though, and he will boot it straight down the middle of the field where no one is waiting. Ole Miss will just take over here at their own 19. Still the first quarter, 15-7, minute 6 remaining. Georgia on top. Ohio State, we may have oversold the bill here a little bit leading into the matchup. I'm almost wondering if they're trolling the broadcast.
You know,
wide out to the left. Sweep of power move. Georgia's going to run him down, but a big gain.
Says something, just enacting the
They're just waiting.
of the
I'm telling you.
commentator.
They're just trolling you and me.
I think this might be a moment where the broadcasters sit back and realize that they were the butt of the joke the whole time.
Right. Power eye, but it goes nowhere. 3-yard loss here. Georgia ready to pounce on the Ole Miss rushing attack. Coming down to the winding seconds of the first quarter here. You never know it by the pace of the game. Dark and ascend. Bentley in motion. Drops back to pass. Under pressure. Throws wide open, but out of bounds. A Brett Favre throw if I'd ever seen it.
And so that corner out open a couple times. Can't hit it there, and that was it. He put a little too much oomph on that one.
Quick out of the huddle, but he's going to throw out to the right. 2 men covering again out of bounds.
Jackson Dart just had a howler this drive.
Not understanding his own arm strength. Timeout called by the Bulldogs.
I clicked X too fast.
Wants to get one play off here in the first quarter because it hasn't been long enough.
Please save me, Brian Dora. Please save me.
All right, Jackson Dart from 4th and 13. Down 8.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down.
All the time in the world is going to throw deep down the middle. Touchdown! The Rebels.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. Strong game by the quarterback.
Now, you can go for 2. The analytics, Tiger NASCAR, the analytics, what do they say?
Why do they say to go for 2? I think, but I don't know how if the analytics factor in the blood alcohol, the alcohol in his blood.
They don't call it Tiger Moneyball NASCAR for nothing. Kick is up, and Tigers showed to be wrong.
And I think at this point that they're just really just trying to call the announcers, make us look.
Oh yeah, whatever we say.
Really stupid.
We just have to start trolling them back in reverse.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Rebels to kick, Georgia to return. The start of the second quarter. And we are going to get another return out of the end zone. Past the 16, barely.
17, strong job by the coverage team.
Now, they want to go over some of the other playoff matchups. We have Tennessee playing against Kansas State. It's going to be McCall versus Electric.
Is that game on now? Should we switch over?
No, the game's not on now. It's the only game on as of the moment. Then Notre Dame, which is women's, playing DJ, which is Louisville.
Beck has a lot of time. Going to take off and run. Sorry to interrupt, but football is still occurring.
Yep. And the final game is between UGA, the Auburn Tigers, and Mayhem's Oregon Ducks, although we don't know if that game's being played. So definitely 2 more games coming this round. These streams on the YouTube channel as UGA will be just short.
Try to switch it wide. Gets a technical 2-yard gain. Beck's going to go no huddle here. 3rd and 1. Got to assume no punts are going to be occurring. Throws deep to the tight end.
Oh, beautiful placed ball.
Thought to be well defended, but yeah, that ball was perfectly placed.
Against Ole Miss in real life, he's having a great game so far.
A lot of yak on that reception.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
That would be Oscar Duck.
Looking for some space. It's Frazier.
And Etienne takes a seat and his spellback comes in for a 1-yard loss.
That's when the transfer out of Texas A&M. Then big for the Rebels all year on that defensive line.
I want to remind some of the fans that there is a cooldown rule in effect, so even though you may have thought you've seen plays that look similar there.
On 2nd down. This is important.
They want to trying to create some new plays.
Quarterback drops back.
And nothing is a screen pass.
Out of sync and almost had a turnover there, but incomplete.
This looked like he might have had a lead on the ball there.
Kind of close either way. Etienne back on the field. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 halfback. Etienne in motion to the left and bring the linebacker with him. Empty backfield for Carson Beck as he snaps the ball here eventually.
Maybe eventually. Nope, another
We are on shoot clock here in the 2nd quarter, 4.5 to go. Beck back and picked off in front of the end zone. Ole Miss big boy linebacker's going to give it to Front.
Yeah, he just throws it. He just throws it to the wrong route completely. No idea.
I don't know where that ball is going, and apparently neither does the coaches. You get that ugly hand motion off of my screen, please. Thank you.
Carson Beck seen on the sideline joking around, drawing out his
seen smiling.
Ole Miss trying to run out of the end zone, almost had some space, only gets a 1-yard
We'll see that random defensive back celebrating with the opposing fans. Maybe we'll see Kobe come into his element and hit and punch Jackson Dart in the face.
But still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run
Speaking of Jackson Dart, is going to send his tight end in motion to the left. Bentley in the backfield, waiting for the snap. There goes Bentley through the hole. Finds one man to beat, brought down after the first down. Now we're on the 15. 3:45 left in the first half. Seemingly a long drive ahead here for the Ole Miss Rebels. Georgia's going to bring up the secondary. Motion again out to the right. And Georgia's going to get there. Pass will get off, but
and it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the
2nd and 10. Do you run? What do? You throw it and it's a screen. You take that blitz right in the face. Tries to jump for the first and makes it. 13, 14-yard reception by Bentley out of the backfield. Jackson Dart getting a little bit of a pace here for the Rebels. Just be in front of the 30-yard line. Bentley again is going to run to the left. He's going to get a 1st down and a little bit more. Ole Miss really showing some offensive stout here.
Nice struggling on the defensive side of the ball.
It seems to be looking one way while Ole Miss is going the other. 15-14, nearly the 2-minute warning. Jackson Dart's going to run option to the right. He's going to find some more space, get some extra yards, gets to the sideline, does not get hit. Very wise by the sophomore quarterback.
Just a reminder that those who don't get the ball and start the 2nd half.
That is right. So Ole Miss is wise to take their time here to at least try and not give Georgia any chance to score again this half.
Now, what do we think about the accuracy of the field goal kickers with both of the coaches impaired at this point? Do you think that a long field goal might be an option, or do you think that it kind of takes it away, considering the condition of the coaches?
I think we're not even going to think field goal because Bentley's going to get another screen pass. He's already in field goal range, 3rd and 4 coming up. And you know he's looking first down. And if it's going to be, say, 4th and 1, 4th and 2, I totally see what this going for. Empty backfield here, 5 wide receivers set.
Nice positive play here.
Ole Miss moving the ball down the field. Started this from their own 3-yard line after an interception. First down again, pass across the middle. Another first down for the Rebels.
We get another hard hit. And that play.
5 receivers set. This time halfback is in. Sorry, 4 receivers set. And we're going to get a handoff. Bentley's going to cut back to the left. Gets about a yard. But he'll be brought down. And that time kind of a save because only 4 or 5 guys were in the box there for the Georgia Bulldogs and almost broke that free. 2nd and 9. Jackson Dart drops back. He's going to look to his right, and there goes to the halfback, but is well covered. He's
ran one too many screens. They're able to sniff that one out.
3rd and 13 coming. And I think at this point, if you are going to talk field goal, yeah, you probably want to take the points. I'm not calling that. Especially Jackson.
No thing.
Back throws and across the middle, but incomplete.
Probably should have been an interception. It could have been double coverage.
The team is in. It's about as much as
and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board.
Right hash mark, and it's another fake. And he got it. He's going to go 10-5. Touchdown, Rebels.
This quarterback on fire today.
Just gotta be ready for that.
You know, you can only lead a fish in water.
Georgia was caught with their pants down, metaphorically.
16 seconds left with that score coming in. And Ole Miss going to go for 2. He's got a little bit of time. Jackson Stark's going to run to the left. Nobody out there. Gets across the goal line. 2 extra points. 22-15 here. A couple seconds left in the first half.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and look for defense.
Down the middle here at this was the Cotton Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, the
bringing it out. It's Smith.
The Sugar Bowl sponsored by Miller Lite.
Strong job by the coverage team.
Sweet
the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time.
Georgia with 14 seconds going to come out with trips to the left. Tight end and running back also in on the field. Beck drops back, has all the time in the world, going to throw as far as he possibly can to 2 Ole Miss Rebels covering his Georgia Bulldog. Incomplete pass falls to
his quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game, or he's going to cost his team the game.
Empty backfield now. We still have a tight end and 3 wide receivers set. Carson's back. He's running to the right. He's going to get a little space, but he's brought down. Ole Miss in the end and a half on a sack, and Carson's back.
And that will do it
smiling now.
First half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
It's up 15-0. Now we're down 22-15 at the half. Tiger, what are you hearing from the coaches?
Well, I personally wish I was drunker now so I could understand the decision making that's going on in this game, but I am sober, unfortunately, so I'm struggling to wrap my head around what's going on.
Onside kick got it right, and Ole Miss is going to come up with it, and there goes Georgia Bulldogs' second half advantage.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the
field. Jackson just reaching down with one hand lazily to get it and misses it.
You can feel the clenching from the Bulldogs sideline. The 5 seed coming into this matchup.
I would just like
a bitter 5 seed. I want to add
everyone that this is not an exhibition. This is not a regular season game. This isn't even a conference championship game. This is a playoff game. Loser this game goes home.
Long pass to the left, and it's intercepted.
It's a short return.
Underthrown, and the Rebel wide receiver just lost the ball in place or something. And Jackson Dart's just confused as to what happened there. He thought he had a man coverage, easy throw, and it just didn't work out. So Georgia's going to take over where they should have had the ball in the first place. Motion to the left, and it's going to be a jet sweep. Do we have extra space? And the blocker's downfield, first down. And he's going to run into his own guy and then get brought down on now the 34-yard line.
They just kind of stayed in place.
See some more
of the goal line stand here.
Heavy eye formation.
If it works, it works.
Looking for a gap.
This time, it looks like it's working. Look at that. Oh, will he get caught? He's across midfield to the 25, and he gets brought down
like I'm watching
at the 24.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a
formation.
I mean, we keep questioning it. I guess we should be doing this on our own game. Seems to be working for both these fellas.
I mean, sure. It works, it works.
They have the running backs to do it. But we have the spell back in for Georgia. Etienne taking a break, and he's going to get the play action back to the left. And he throws deep and caught and out of bounds just inside the 5.
Lost and lucky. Making the ground.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls
out. You gotta send the house
and eventually finds the big tight
end. Well, here comes the punch in the mouth that Georgia couldn't deliver in the last quarter.
Keep it on the ground.
Etienne this time gets brought down to the backfield. Going to bring up second and goal.
That's no one again.
This defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line.
Inside disruptor, the outside disruptor, and an option disruptor. All about disrupting.
Is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Who does disrupt a handful of things?
Second and goal off that loss.
On his day.
2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Etienne going to take the ball up the middle, but he can sneak on by, but only gets 2 yards, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard
where this goal line stand started. Empty backfield here, 4 yards to the score. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Carson Beck ready. Ole Miss lining up. 3:20 left in the quarter. Adjustments being shouted. Plans being made. Beck gets the snap, and he throws to his left. Wide open. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's a beautiful run route there by Dominic Roberts.
Custom routing, custom stemming. That's what this game is. You need to find the plays within the plays. And Georgia did it that time. They're going to go for a field goal, seemingly. And they do kick it. It's good. Tie ball game here.
So we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff teams on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Tiger. How did Carson Beck look coming off that after that drive? Oh, we'll hear from Tiger a little later.
Carson Beck was looking fine.
Oh, we got a kick return. Here we go. He broke through the hole. The kicker's the only guy left to beat. Ole Miss is going to the house. 10-5. Touchdown, Rebels.
Jordan Watkins takes one to the house. You see what happens when you don't showboat in the end zone, Jackson? You might have always had to see to get that done.
So Georgia ties the game on a decent drive, and then the Ole Miss Rebels answer right back. What did we get? Somebody was talking.
They might get one right back here.
No, brought down. 16-yard line. Common starting spot here for the Georgia Bulldogs.
There you go. Whatever you drew up on the last drive that worked, so you got to draw it up again.
The Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone.
4-man front for the Rebels. Snap, handoff. Etienne brought down backfield, 3-yard loss.
Well, the play is just blown up, and the big fella in the middle can show some quickness for his size.
Quick, not a no huddle, but a quick play call. Georgia knows what they want here. We'll read to take a look at the defense, make their adjustments. Beck's shouting orders. He'll take the snap. He'll look to the right. He'll roll to the right. He'll throw to the right. He'll catch to the right. A 4-yard gain. Trevor Etienne, his second catch of the game. That's only 11 yards receiving for the halfback.
So the offense getting set. This is not
much more of a ground attack he has had today. He's going to take a break on this play as Carson Beck takes the snap out of the shotgun again. He's going to look downfield. Plenty of time. Looks to his right on the sideline, and it's caught. 1st and 10 now, approaching midfield.
He initially didn't have anybody there, but Delph able to get open, break off his man.
What he had was time. Time is what he had. Here we are again, tight end to the left. And Etienne's going to run that way.
Yet again, 55 has just not been able to contain him. Walter Nolan's been eating him for breakfast, lunch, and dinner all day.
Ole Miss has definitely made some good adjustments defending the run here in the second half. Motion to the left. We've seen this before. This time a fake. Etienne runs up the middle.
Play called by the coach of Georgia Bulldogs to catch him off guard with the motion, make him take that linebacker out of the box.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long.
Beck again getting his orders across to his troops. Frazier in as he goes in motion to the right. 45 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, 22-29. Ole Miss has the lead on the Bulldogs. Beck still making sure he likes what he sees out of the defense. Gets the snap, throws again to the running back, and it's caught, but goes nowhere. 4th and 7 from their own 44.
Good job here by the defense on the Get about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it.
It is a boot. Straight down the hash marks. Fair caught inside the 20. 9 seconds left in the 3rd.
So Ole Miss has a chance to potentially put the dagger in this game here if they can punch this in. Make it very hard for a
power eye
to come back.
Again. I haven't seen the big boy back in the backfield for a little bit. Play action though. Jackson starts looking. Man coverage basically thrown away.
It's not a bad. I don't hate that move because both his options were sworn by a sea of red black.
Georgia showing blitz, does in fact blitz, but the run goes by it. 1st down for Bentley. End of the 3rd quarter. So Ole Miss, the 29-22 lead, and the ball will take over 1st and 10 on their own 33.
All right, it's put up or shut up time for these boys. A lot of trash talk has led to this moment right here.
Getting set to run a 1st down play.
Mike's getting muted. Clenching is occurring. Bentley hit as he gets to the line of scrimmage. Does manage 3 yards on that game. Still deep in their own zone. We're only on the 36-yard line. We've seen Ole Miss take big chunks before, but they're in the goal line offense here. And another play action. Jackson sees his man, likes it. Big chunk coming. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, 1. Fumble! He fumbled it, and Georgia picks it up in the end zone. Touched back. Wow, at the 20-yard line, Georgia's about to take over. About to score.
Jackson is absolutely sick of himself for that.
Leon lets it. Let's go with the ball.
Tackled behind the line. It's a
Georgia, 2nd and 12. Unbelievable turn of events.
It's not going to matter if they don't have an answer for Walter Nolan.
That is true. Better pull a double team out of somewhere.
Block sheds off the snap for this guy. The nose guard just eating us in his lunch.
Etienne out to the right, gets the blocks. Will he get to the 1st down? He will. And a couple of more. A 13-yard run or so. 13 attempts for 95 yards. 41, his longest attempt so far today.
We know about the speed.
He's had a number of 13, 12, 15-yard runs. Also a number of 3-yard losses. 3 receivers looking at the sideline to change the play. Ole Miss is coming up into the box, bringing an extra man. Beck looking plenty of time. Single coverage down the field, and he's got him long. Touchdown Bulldogs. We were a field goal away from a tie.
I could tell when Jackson used that safety, he was going over to Smith. That left Delp over the top, wide open.
11 for 15 for 220, and that his 2nd thrown touchdown. Carson Beck here today.
It was a tie ball game. Could have been a 2-score game, but the showboating gets to him.
Tiger, you've been around both goalposts. What do you got for us right now? Here in the middle of the fourth.
Oh, hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had before I take a bathroom break, but we're back, and you know, tie game, Ole Miss. You know, the players are not happy with their coach. You know, I think all the players aren't really happy with how, you know, their coaches have handled the situation tonight, but I mean, they're trying their best, and you know, they just keep calling these triple I formations, and all that. So,
but they're working.
They are working. Yes.
London Jr. smells that one out. Stops Bennett at the line.
Second and 10 here on their own 12-yard line. Tie game. Ole Miss, we saw have a long drive just before the fumble on the one. Jackson Dart looks to throw to his right, and he gets the first and steps out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock. 49 left.
Figure out that Michael Davis, someone this Ole Miss offense doesn't really utilize a lot, making a big play here.
I'm a fan of the Ole Miss uniform, by the way. Good old red, white, and blue. It's good, solid set of colors on them. Another handoff. Bentley looking to the left, gets hung up, and will get brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Hopefully on the stop. I think
shaking his head.
Ole Miss, you definitely have to throw this ball to get down the field. I think that Georgia's done a really good job at stiffing out the run.
Looking to throw here, though. Jackson looks to his left. Wide open man, but the tight end will step out of bounds. 3rd and 8. A couple yards on that game.
Hayden Christensen, I think his name. No, that's not his name. Don't listen to last time.
Clock is now moving. Jackson looks downfield, now to his right, but gets hit as he throws. It's going to be incomplete.
Probably better off for him because that would have definitely probably been a pick had it been thrown on the money. 4th and 8.
Are we going to see another throwing punt?
Is the fake punt an option?
Yes, throwing punt it is. Intercepted. At the 50, he catches it, and he'll get brought down just beyond it. 47, looking down.
The kicker threw a touchdown in this game. The punter's thrown 2 picks. It might be time to let the kicker start running fake punt formation.
Might want to put Jackson Dart out there to punt. He'll probably punt better than this guy's throwing.
As we see Maryland I formation here.
Power eye.
Nolan off the block again.
And a 2-yard loss.
Just been no answer for him.
Getting kind of beat up, though, especially on his left side there.
And you see him holding his arm, his shoulder maybe. But, you know, if you're Georgia, honestly, well, obviously I can't put myself in the mind of the Georgia coach with all the Miller Lite he's been enjoying, but if I was sober, I'd probably just try to run it down the middle, kick the field goal, and get out of here.
I would take as much time off this clock as I could, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, that's what he's doing to the clock.
Oh, a big blitz by the Ole Miss Rebels, and they're going to get to Beck. He luckily gets the ball off to bring up only 3rd and 12 instead of what looked like maybe 3rd and 19.
Is it time to go to backup center, maybe?
I mean, I remarked earlier the left tackle is a very undersized looking left tackle, which is your most important lineman, especially for a throwing team. Carson Beck, though, showing fire. He's on fire here. Having a good game here, statistically speaking. Looking for a new play from the sideline.
Yeah.
We got trips in motion here, and jet sweep, yes, this time, and it's well covered. Like a hound dog.
So they're going to be forced to give this ball back to the Rebels.
4th and 15, you do not want to do that.
You know, this is the worst case scenario.
Dogs will line up to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense. And now
he's button and straight down the field, and it's a fair catch.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch.
You know, maybe you're right about the rugby matchup.
First down here, time for one
Sugar Bowl, round 2 matchup. Number 4 Ole Miss versus number 5 Georgia. Jackson versus Masopes. Their own fake jet sweep. And Bentley's going to get space out to the left, but he's only going to get a few runs. Did we see an injury? No, 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning came up.
Both attacks are there.
finish
Yeah,
in
I
this
ain't
game.
gonna get much more slowing down.
Basically, most rushing attempts this season.
Second and 5. Now, I do want to remind everyone, Caden Davis, the Rebels kicker, is one of the best kickers in the game. So if Jackson's confident in his abilities to make a field goal here, he doesn't have to go very far. As Watkins gonna be wide open.
Reversed and a big play here, and he breaks through, beats one man, and he gets across midfield. So here we are from the Georgia 47. Ole Miss got one of the big chunk plays there. Georgia's hoping to get the last drive. Jackson Dart looking again. Sees the men in the box, and he's going to make the call. Hands off Bentley, but brought down. 3 yards.
Their timeout UGA. They want to get this football back.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all.
UGA is going to do everything they can to get this ball back. They have to. You cannot give up to that field goal.
Defense was anticipating
Watkins goes in motion for the Rebels.
In a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Bentley in the backfield. Jackson Dart looks to throw again to his left. Bentley, it is on the flat, and he's going to get the first down and more. Brought down out of bounds at about the 25-yard line.
A running back who can take a check down like that.
Forgot about. We had a couple of guys trying to sneak in on a blitz, and they almost got there.
And get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Jackson hands off again to Bentley, but he'll be brought down for no gain. Timeout called by Georgia. 1 remaining. Ole Miss also has one. Minute 12 left in this round 2 matchup here in the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. Watkins comes in close. Another handoff to Bentley out to the left. A little bit more open space. He breaks through, and Georgia's going to bring him down to the 4-yard line.
At that point, you'd be better off just letting him score. I think that tackling in there was a mistake.
Don't make first and goal from the 4-yard line. Clock is moving. Tick-tock, tick-tock. 38 seconds left. Hand off Bentley, and he just takes a dive. Makes Georgia use their last timeout.
It's getting a chip-shot field goal here for the win. Unless we see some.
I mean, if you're Ole Miss, you definitely want to score a touchdown. You don't want to rely on a field goal. Even with 1 play left for Georgia, anything can happen. So, and Jackson Dart's going to try to sneak 3rd and goal.
So here it goes. What do we see here? I mean, we're definitely going to see the field goal team.
Well, yeah, they're gonna use their last timeout with 3 seconds remaining, and then they'll kick the field goal.
He's on the 5. Pretty straight shot.
You want to do it with 3rd down, so if there's a penalty, you have that extra down.
Yeah. It'd be rather stupid to not take the field goal.
You know, I was slightly nervous, too, that they were just going to let it run out.
Yeah.
And go to overtime.
You would not be surprised me when you do it.
22-yard field goal attempt coming here. Like you said, a chip shot for one of the best kickers in college football.
Everything comes down to this.
And the snap is up. It's
good.
good.
It fires. It's good. And the Ole Miss Rebels have avenged their loss in Mississippi. They're not good out of the playoffs.
For the 2nd season in a row.
Yeah. That's not a statistic I'm sure that the Soaps wants to hear, but we'll get to him in a minute. But I believe we can go straight to the post-game conference, and this is going to be a fun one.
Tiger, Ohio State, I will leave you guys to the interview, but I will be here.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess we can start off with the winning coach of Jackson Altman and the Ole Miss Rebels. You got a copy?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're able to avenge the loss to the Georgia Bulldogs here today in the Sugar Bowl. Talk me through the game plan and what you did better than you did back in November.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the game plan didn't really change all season. We know I'm a aggressive coach. I'm gonna go for it whenever I want, and I was just more aggressive in this game. He had a lot of punts, and I feel like probably wasn't the greatest idea to punt. I think he took 3 punts. I think 2 of them he probably should have went for it on, but yeah, I was just more aggressive, and it paid off.
Yeah. Ty, you got a question for him?
Yeah. Hi, Jackson. Just that sideline reporter carrying you to another win, I guess. But, I will ask you, maybe a little bit intoxicated, and some people might call you really stupid, but, personally, I think it's brilliant because now you don't have any film on you for this next game, right? So I'm just asking if that's, your plan coming into this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm playing Kansas State, might play Tennessee, depending on how the game goes, but yeah, I mean, Mason ran a lot of Maryland I. He's the one that taught me that formation. He ran some man-to-man, taught him that formation, but Tennessee or Kansas State doesn't know what we're working with, so I think we'll come out of that with the dub.
Word.
Alright, well, that's all the questions we have for the winning coach. I'll let you go back and enjoy your Miller
All
Lite.
respect goes to the coach of the Georgia Bulldogs. He beat me bad in the regular season. I had to regroup, but that's a good coach over there, and I think we'll have a lot of games left the next coming seasons.
Alright, well, speaking of that, we can head over to the losing side. What's up? You got a copy?
Yeah. First and foremost, I would just like to address the rumors from the USC head coach about collusion. He just thinks that there's some SEC collusion going on between Ole Miss and Georgia, and there's not. All respect goes to the Ole Miss head coach. Played a really good game, salted away a win. And yeah, I mean, I probably should have just let him score, but it's really hard to do that when you have aggressive tackling on and your AI is running at the ball.
I would have went down before I scored.
Yeah, like a jihadist, So it's really hard to do that. But just a good win, I mean, I think he played really well. We both did some unexpected things, but just, no collusion. The USC head coach has gone mad because he went 8-4 and missed the playoffs. So, we're scheduling him week 0. We'll see him when we see him. But, and just to talk about the future here, because I need to kind of wrap this up, but just to talk about the future, I think Tennessee maybe can beat Kansas State, but either way, the winner of that game, like Jackson said, they're just not going to be prepared. And then whoever the national champion is, they're going to have to watch a lot of film, and even then, they're not really going to be prepared. Because Ole Miss and Georgia have colluded in a way, just not in the way that the USC head coach is trying to spin this off. So we'll just address those rumors quickly, play him in week 0, take our cupcake, and move on next season without Carson Beck, because clear he couldn't get the job done today.
Yeah. So I do have actually a question. There are some things stirring up on social media about the drunken state of both the coaches, and there was one person that did bring up the fact that the only game that has gone on where both coaches have been completely sober has been the blowout in Oxford. So, do you take that into mind the next time you play him? Maybe we don't get sponsored by Miller Lite and have a pregame party in the locker room?
I mean, I don't know, Hell State. What do you do on Friday night? Because me personally, the head coach of Georgia, I like to enjoy myself. We have the #1 recruiting class in the nation. We've got 99 speed corners, 99 speed receivers. We've got everything we need. So I really don't think you should be worried about what the head coach of Georgia is doing on the sideline during these games. 6-6.
Such a dick when he's drunk. All right, pass this on down the line. Does Tiger or Brink, if he's back, have any questions for himself?
All I'll say is, why couldn't you play me like this, like in this state?
We let you score 31 points on your home field so you could get those recruits, and we'll move forward next season. I think Charlotte's going to be a good team. I really hope you finally can get that payment to us, because we are kind of relying on that for our transfer portal for what we did in that game. So, best of luck to you, but remember, you still owe me.
I'll get you later with that UNC money, I guess.
Sure. Okay, Brink.
We got to go get DJ Lagway out of the transfer portal. That head coach at Florida.
I just want to thank these two competitors for giving this broadcaster the chance to broadcast one of the strangest games HPL college football has presented.
This was a weird game.
Entertaining. It honestly took me a second to kind of wrap around what was going on. But kudos to the winner. It was tight. I said it was going to be a tight slugfest, and that's kind of what happened. Just not the way I thought it was going to happen. But thanks to them. Look, we're here to have fun, right? So I had fun. I hope everybody else had fun. This was the most entertaining thing I've seen tonight. Thanks, everybody. Unless there's anything else to be said, God bless. I'm Brinkerhoff, and we'll see you next time. Round 2 matchups coming up, so stay tuned to HPL.